This is some class-wide feedback on the ethical dilemma rough drafts. I have scored everyone's rough drafts and provided feedback right there on the Word document. One item I'm noticing is no one has formatted the essay in APA. So you have that link to Purdue OWL APA. If you have questions, you also have my sample paper in an announcement as an attachment, so you can see right there how you form your header. This is not MLA, this is APA, so it is a different citation format, and you really need to get this down because the rest of your papers will also be in APA. If you have questions about APA, please reach out, but otherwise you just need to do the research there and follow the citation rules for that documentation style. Also, another item was some students were not writing in Times New Roman 12 font or double spacing, or you didn't click in the paragraph section where you need to click the box that says don't add a space between paragraphs. So you don't want those extra spaces. It's double space only and 1-inch margins. As far as the content, several of you are making a really good effort to look at the situation and determine what the ethics issue is. So it's really important at the beginning, whether you're doing option 1 or 2, that you state what the scenario was, what the situation was, how this was an ethical dilemma, so what are the 2 high stakes options in the situation, and then what the person should have done, whether that's you or if it's option 2, the person mentioned, like Sarah or Joan or Ivan's parents or the medical student, etc. Then the following paragraphs are the reasoning. This is where the ethical framework that you chose should really shine through. So you had those options in the course and you actually need to pick one. So if it's virtue ethics, then that should be all over the reasoning. It should be really obvious. And then the ethics test is just one test that you would apply. And that also should come through in the reasoning. There isn't really an in conclusion paragraph, but you do need to end on a strong note. So remember, this is 500 to 750 words, I believe. So you want to make sure that you are not over that number. I think some of you might be. You're also going a little too long on describing the situation and not going into the reasoning. The bulk of the grade is going to be based on the reasoning in your paragraphs, not the situation that you present. So again, picking that ethical framework and using an ethics test to support that. Now, in the writing, you don't actually state that directly. You want to let me know directly somewhere in the paper before you start your paragraph. Here's the ethical framework I chose. Here's the ethics test I applied. And then I can see if the reasoning that you have written supports that. So there is a lot of work to do still on these rough drafts. So if you do have questions, either attend our office hour in real time on Friday or please reach out to me over email. I look forward to helping you further on this assignment.